Yo boys, what's going on? Welcome back to another FIFA 19 video on the channel today. This episode, of course, is presented to you guys by EA Game Changers, and we're back here with episode number 3, I want to say. Is it 3? Or no, this is episode number 4. Episode number 4 of our Barcelona career mode here, the simulated career mode of FIFA 19. As you can see, we've made a lot of changes to the team. Gabriel Jesus, Hazard, Mbappe, Pogba, De Bruyne, Conte, Alba, Varane, Sul, Roberto, and Ter Stegen are in our starting 11. Messi has made his way to the bench simply because Gabriel Jesus is just so much better than him, and we just have so much great talent, guys, that's on the subs and on the reserves. They're like not even playing. It's crazy how much we've done to this team. Before we get into the transfers and everything for today's episode, look how much money we have to spend. 344 million. This is insane. I've never seen this much in one career mode, and hopefully we can make a lot of moves today. We let a lot of our really young players go, so we have a lot of roster spots to give out here, and I'm interested in signing another left winger because Hazard's our only left winger on the team right now. So we're going to approach and try to buy him. We did have Cristiano Ronaldo, but in the last episode, we only signed him to a 1-year contract, so he's no longer on the team. I'm sure he's either retired or he might have signed with another club. Not too sure. Let's get in, though, to negotiations here with Leroy Sonny, a 91 overall left winger. Him and Hazard are going to share the wealth up there at that position. I'm going to offer around 100 million and see what they say. I'm sure they're going to want a lot more. We've already signed a ton of players from Manchester City in this career mode. We got KDB, we got Gabriel Jesus, and is that it? That might honestly be it. 2 players, though, is a lot. They want 164 million. And the thing is, guys, we have a lot of money to spend, so if I overpay on a few players, it really doesn't make a big difference to me. And there we go, boys. We have a deal made for Sané. He could be joining the team very soon. So as long as these contract negotiations go well, the only real players I'm going to be looking to add, maybe another center back or 2, and at least 1 or 2 more central, or not attacking midfielders, but just center midfielders, center defensive midfielders. That is what we're going to be looking at. I think then we should have a solid squad to go into this season. Hopefully, though, yeah, we could potentially be on our way to winning the Champions League 4 seasons in a row, because that is our goal in this career mode. Win the Champions League every single season. It's going to be a total of 5 seasons, so this is the second to last episode. We're like slowly making our way through the negotiations here with Leroy Sonny, and they seem to be going well. I think we're kind of giving him everything he wants right now. Here's the contract that he wishes to have, and you know what? I think we're just going to end up accepting it. Let's do it, boys. Sané, the newest addition to Barcelona. Can't wait for him and Hazard to just hopefully do very well this season at left wing. Here is how things are looking now with this this brand new signing on the team. I'm actually going to start him. I think he might end up doing better than Hazard. He's higher rated, and we'll see. We'll put Hazard on the subs. I guess we'll take off Malcolm. Interesting. I guess we'll do that, but it's crazy how Malcolm isn't even making his way onto the subs. That's just, it proves how good this team is. Back into the signings. This is going to be a busy episode. I'm hoping to make a lot of big moves. The next player I want to look into is Kessie. I know he's only 85 rated. He has room to grow. We could probably get him up to like an 87 by the end of the season, and maybe even a 90 overall by the end of next season, which is going to be the final season, of course. Only 5 seasons we're doing here with FC Barcelona, and he is going to be rather cheap. Not that that really matters. We have a lot of money to spend here. I'm going to offer, around 50 mil most likely, and we'll see if, hopefully Kessie's going to be joining the team. If not, there's so many other midfielders we can choose from here, boys. Let's go in right here. We're actually going to go a little bit low to start off. 40 million, and wow, they want 74 million. I mean, it isn't worst case scenario because we have the money to spend. We'll go around 60 and see what they say right here. 62 million for Kessie. Come on, boys. Will he be joining the team? That's what I like to see. Offer accepted. If you've watched every single episode of this career mode so far, we've done very well with the contract negotiations. Only like one of them didn't fall through, and that was with Sanchez. I think in episode number 2, we had a little bit of a problem signing him. Otherwise, these have been very easy to do. If we just give them what they want, it's rather easy. I know these career modes are easier, especially because I'm using Barcelona and we just have so much freaking money to spend. So yeah, it's a little bit easier to do. But let's get back into this one with Kessie. As you can see, again, I'm just continuing to give him kind of everything that he's asking for. And 135,000 for wages, a little high, but we'll accept it, boys. And there you have it, our newest central midfielder. He's gonna be a backup, but he should be a solid player. Kessie's joining Barcelona. Another release clause has been paid. Oh my god, I know we can go to the contract negotiations and try to change things around, but one thing I've been doing during this career, but I haven't really stated it, if a player release clause is paid, I've kind of just let him slide. That's what we've been doing throughout this whole career mode. Dembele looks like he's going to be leaving the team. Probably going to have to sign another player after he's gone. That one kind of hurts. Maybe, who knows, maybe the offer will break down, but we'll see. For now, Dembele leaving the team. And look at this, back-to-back players leaving the release clauses being played. This time, it's Arthur going to Liverpool. Again, I'm just letting these players go. I think it makes it more fun and challenging because now we have to go out and sign more players to fill those positions. With those two players leaving, it's time to go in for another player. And this is a dude that I just randomly stumbled across, another 85 rated midfielder. He can play the CDM and also just, you know, a normal central midfielder. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name, but he is from Manchester United. Amiri, I'm gonna say his name is. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But the dude's 24 years old, plays for United, looks like an absolute beast of a player. We're gonna offer 50 mil straight up for him. Young player, still growing. Let's see, 69 mil is what they want. What do we do, man? I think that's a fair offer, but again, I'd like to just see how low we can go right here. Amiri could be joining the team, man, and yeah, I mean, he wouldn't be the worst replacement. I know Arthur was such a solid center midfielder, but this dude could be do very well for us. Look at this, man. We got the deal accepted. He should be joining. I said he should be joining, but I always forget about the contract negotiations, and we're gonna get into this one right here. Is this something you guys like to see? Do you like to see the actual contract negotiations, or like in the future, do I just skip and just tell you that he's signed with the team? Or is this something you guys want to see? Put that down below in the comments. That'd actually be great feedback, because when the full game releases for FIFA 19, I plan on doing more of these like one season per episode career modes. If you guys are enjoying them though, yeah, let me know down below in the comments how you guys are liking this series. I just like the fact that we're signing big players every single episode. In like normal career modes, you have to wait like 10-20 episodes just for the transfer window to open. The thing I like about these series is you don't have to wait. Transfers are happening every episode, and that's everyone's favorite part of career modes nowadays in FIFA. So into the negotiations we go. We're already about halfway through. I always like to disregard the release clause, and of course he goes on and yeah, offers up a release clause, or he wants to have a release clause on his contract. 105 million though, that'll be, you know, that'll be more than enough. I don't think that will ever be bought, since we still only have one season left to go in this career mode, and we'll just accept the contract, man. There we go, another midfielder added to the team. It's transfer window deadline day. Here are the biggest moves going on around the league, and of course Barcelona basically involved in almost every single one of them. Just kind of scrolling through here, some of the big ones, and yeah, on deadline day, I think we've made a lot of moves during today's episode. Maybe not as big of moves as we've made in the past. Of course, last episode, if you missed it, the amount of huge signings that we had was insane. What do we get? Like Ronaldo, Mbappe. If you missed that, please go check out that episode. Check out the series playlist in general as well. Before we head over to the calendar and sim to January, here's just a look at how the team is shaping up here with our new signings. I mean, I can't believe we have players like Hazard and Messi just chilling on the bench. We've acquired Robertson as well. I forgot to mention that. We signed him in the last episode on a pre-contract. He has arrived to the team. Robertson's in there starting at left back now. And hey, now it's time to sim to January. Hopefully we do well and we can sign some big players in the January window. We've arrived in January and we're top of the table in La Liga, but that's not really what we're concerned about. This series, we're focused on the Champions League and we're going for 4 straight Champions League finals this year. Let's see how we're doing. We're in the round of 16 and we've received a good draw against Wolfsburg. Okay, I'm excited about that. Hopefully we'll be able to make it far once again in this competition. With Messi slowly but surely declining in rating, I'm really interested in bringing in a new striker to the team, and I've been eyeing this player throughout the whole season. It's none other than Harry Kane. He could be joining the team. He's still playing for Tottenham, man. He's been there for quite a long time. Let's see what we can do. Harry Kane, man, he would be such a beast. Him and Gabriel Jesus up top would just be, you know, such a dynamic duo. And then, of course, Messi as well. Who do we even choose from between those three strikers? Having just that great of talent at that striker position is honestly unheard of. Let's see, though, what we can do here. Hopefully, we can get him for a cheap price. As you can see, though, we have over 203 million to spend. So yeah, here we go into contract negotiations with Harry Kane. I'm thinking we just go straight in with a 100 million offer. Let's see what they say about this. I'm guaranteeing they say like around 140 is what they're gonna end up wanting for Harry Kane. Come on, boys, what do they want? Yeah, man, I was just actually exactly dead on. 143 million is what they want for Harry Kane. We can get him for cheaper. I know we can for sure. It's weird that Tottenham are just going to let Harry Kane go like this. Let's see what we can say here with 113 million. They bumped it up to 135 million. Okay, interesting stuff. We'll drop it down, what, 125-ish? I think 125 is a fair offer. Submit it. I think they'll accept it, boys. What are we saying, Tottenham? Is this a fair offer for Harry Kane to be most likely our starting striker, actually? Let's see what they say, man. They, yes, boys, they're accepting it. There we go. Let's get into these contract negotiations. I'm starting to think things through, and we might actually run into a problem here. If we bring in Harry Kane, well, players like Messi and Gabriel Jesus might want to leave if one gets more playing time over the other. So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening here. Hopefully we can find a way to make it work, but with all of these, you know, insane players sharing the same position, it's going to be hard to get them all the playing time that they want and need. Let's keep going, though. I think Harry Kane would be a good addition to the team. We're always going to disregard that release clause, and let's get into the wages. I like when the player kind of gives me an idea of what they want for their wages. When I have to offer my own wage, I don't really like doing that. We're going to offer $300,000 and a $1 million signing bonus for Harry Kane. And of course, he's going a lot more than that, but we'll accept it. We got to make him happy. Welcome to the team, Harry Kane. I show this every episode, and I say this every episode, but I think it's just important for you guys to know that, of course, there are players whose contracts are running out, and I'm just going to go through, re-sign the ones that I want to keep on the team so that, yeah, they'll be around for our next season, which is actually going to be our final season. So, yeah, I'm going to go through and do all these right now. Oh, boy. These are not emails that I wanted to receive here. Leroy Sonny, Jordi Alba, and Amiri. 3 players, or 2 of them that we just brought in. Alba wants out as well because they're not getting enough playing time. I expected it from Alba because we got Robertson, but Sane and Amiri, that's not what I want to see, boys. I think we're just going to keep them around. I know they want to leave, but I want them on the team badly. I'm going to keep them, guys. I'm not selling them. Another release clause has been paid. In Man City are buying back Gabriel Jesus. No freaking way. I know a lot of you guys are probably mad that I can just go to contract negotiations and fix these, but I think it makes the series more fun where, since these players are leaving, it's our job to, you know, sign new players to fill the gaps. Deadline day once again. Here are the biggest moves. It's so funny that City bought back Gabriel Jesus. We bought him for like 120 mil-ish probably, and a year later, they want him back for 206 mil. The release clause that Gabriel Jesus wanted, Man City literally just buy him back. That is the dumbest thing that I've ever seen in FIFA. But it's transfer window deadline day. We've made some moves. We've also lost a few players, which I'm not too excited about. But since we brought in Harry Kane, I think it's fine that Jesus left. We're going to do what we have done for the past few episodes. We're going to sim, and hopefully we end up making it to the Champions League semi-final. We have the past 3 seasons. If we could do it 4 years in a row, that'd be crazy. We'll see you then. This isn't good. I don't see Champions League anywhere. I simmed a little bit too far ahead. So we've already made it past the semifinals. We're in the final of the Copa de España. But where did we lose at in the Champions League? Milan and Lyon are in the final. We lost to Milan in the semifinal. You've got to be kidding me. That's just a crazy semifinal. Villarreal, Lyon, Milan, and Barcelona. Boys, we couldn't do it. We were going for 4 straight Champions League trophies, and we just couldn't pull through, man. Losing to Milan in the semis. Since we can't actually watch the final of the Champions League, since we're not in it, we are going to sim quickly the Copa de España final. Here's the team we're rocking going into next game. Our top three is just insane. We have Sané, we have Kane, and we have Mbappe Lotan. The team's insane, and we're taking on Atletico Madrid in the final of this cup. And we're already starting off the game with an injury. Robertson had to be carted off the pitch. That's not good by any means, but it's the end of the season, so hopefully he'll be back soon. Harry Kane getting himself a goal from the penalty spot. We take a 1-0 lead here, boys, and Harry Kane getting the second goal as we get in to the second half of action. Griezmann gets one, and we got ourselves a game here, folks. Let's see who's going to end up winning this competition into the 80th minute. And hey, there you have it, boys. We don't win the Champions League. We do get one trophy, though. Unfortunately, Champions League didn't work out. RIP those 4 straight trophies. With that, boys, we're gonna end the episode today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Next episode will be the final episode. I got something very special planned for the last episode. You guys aren't gonna want to miss it. Again, if you want to see more of these career modes throughout FIFA 19, let me know teams you want to see, and we'll end up doing it. The 1 season an episode career mode could be coming back to the channel very, very soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys later. Peace.